devoted much of our world history courses to studying imperialism. We learned about how powerful countries in Europe and even the United States raced to carve up Africa in an effort to gain both material wealth and status. We focus a lot of the time looking at the motivations of the occupying countries, like the three G's: gold, God, and glory. While we condemn the actions of these countries, we don't fully appreciate what imperialism means for the countries and people under a foreign nation's control. We don't look at their perspective or the long-term implications of imperialism. The lesson we received in this course about the Congolese people under King Leopold II's rule was particularly moving. We learned about the brutality the people experienced in the rubber plantation and and the harsh rule of and the harsh rule of Belgian officers under King Leopold and the Belgian government after it was bought from the king. We got to see the other side of the narrative we usually aren't exposed to, and it was incredibly eye-opening as it gave a context to the instability seen in the Democratic Republic of the Congo today. Even after the country gained its independence, imperialism left a legacy that can be seen as the root of tensions in the region through the 21st century. The economy was left crippled, and instability made way for civil strife in the conflict that has taken the lives of many. We would like our memorial to both commemorate the lives lost under King Leopold's rule and the lives lost in the chaotic aftermath of imperialism.
Our memorial would be in the Democratic Republic of the Congo, the former Belgian Congo. We have the hands and chains to remind people of the country's past with imperialism. Not only were hands useful as symbols of labor, but they also serve as a reminder of the brutality of rubber plantations. The people were forced to collect rubber from trees with their hands as King Leopold didn't want to spend money on tools for collecting the sap. This caused the skin on the hands to fall off. The hands are holding the country's flag to show the literal blood and tears the native people faced before the country gained independence. Then we have a quote by Patrice Lumumba, a leader of the movement for the independence of the Congolese from the Belgian government and the former Prime Minister of the Congo. It reads, "You must energetically combat tribalism, which is a poison, a social scourge that is the country's misfortune today. You must combat all the separatist maneuvers, which some of the preachers of the policy of division are trying to pass off to young and inexperienced people under the name of federalism, federation, or confederation. In reality, young people, these names are only a new vocabulary brought to us by the imperialists to divide us in order the better and more conveniently to exploit us. Your entire future will be threatened if you do not oppose these maneuvers, this new disguised colonization. You must be proud that you belong to a great nation, a great country, a mighty power. This power, which the imperialists envy today, is embodied in national unity." Imperialism left behind political instability and tensions mounted to unrest and fighting into the 21st century. To honor the lives lost in the civil strife plaguing the country and the legacy of imperialism, and to call for a change in the country's future, we have a divided map over a larger map, with a slightly opaque layer to show that one needs to look past divisions, and that beyond these divisions is a more glorious Congo. We would also plant African tulip trees around the memorial to be both aesthetically pleasing and to add to the patriotic sentiment, as it is a native African tree.
We don't expect any controversy surrounding the memorial, as we are hoping that it will be uplifted. We hope the people of the Democratic Republic of the Congo will be reminded of their country's history, and it will look to bring peace and stability to an area that has been much bloodshed in the past.